So guys, here we are at the Druid Temple. I'm currently at the top of it. That's because the sun's coming from that direction. There is another standing stone there. But this is the top view. So let's get down there and have a look in. So just before we get into the temple, I'm going to show you the information that's about it here, and you'll understand why this isn't an ancient Druid temple. So it says there's much mystery surrounding the Druid temple. We do not even know for sure when it was built, but we do know that it is not prehistoric. In other words, it's just an elaborate folly. It basically says it's generally agreed that the temple was built by the estate workers in the late 1700s to the early 1800s. And the fascinating thing about this is the man that owned the place, I don't think his name's actually on it, oh yeah, it's commissioned by William Danby. Just at the bottom here, it says he was intrigued by Druidism and the Druids, English blah blah blah. It was even said that Danby employed a hermit to live in the temple, speaking to no one and allowing his beard and hair to grow, who lasted up to 7 years before vacating this role. Can you imagine being stuck in here for 7 years? Not speaking to another person. There's also one over there as well. Bit of standing stones. One facing the entrance. Well, let's show you inside now. It really does. I have been to some temples like this in the past, and it actually does look like a Druid temple. I think that sun's going to be ruining the shot at the moment, but I'm going to turn around in a second. You see the standing stones around it. The little cubbyhole bits. The main altar in the middle. Another one there. And then, I'm presuming that when the hermit lived here, what's this? The Goblin Cave. I'm presuming that this is where he would have lived. I hope the light's good in there for you guys to see. See there, little hermit's cave. 7 years living in here, Jesus. And then we've also got, this is obviously done more modern, it's like the Druid symbols, Norse symbols perhaps. But the pure silence. Let's just stand over here to the corner. And I'll shut up. What a truly intriguing place. Don't know fully when it was built, but their estimate is roughly 200 to 300 years. It must have been a true fascination for the Druids to go to all this extent to build this. It's amazing. I'll be putting some, probably a link in the description, to be honest. Yeah, just so people, if you do want to visit, you can do. You just basically, half a mile down there you park, walk up this pathway. It is private land, so you can't climb or mess about with any of them. It's like a butterfly. Perfect timing. But yeah, it's interesting nonetheless. It's on the Swinton estate. Fascinating. Just as I'm leaving, there's another one there. Must have been really intrigued by standing stones and that kind of structures, the man that actually did this, or employed the people to do it.